Welcome. Today we're talking with Jacqui Kearns. She's the Chief Brand and Strategy Officer for Affinity Federal Credit Union, with responsibilities for strategy, brand and member experience, data insights, product innovation, digital transformation, channel development, marketing, financial well-being, and the Affinity Foundation. Jacqui, welcome and thank you for joining us at Credit Union Digest.
Thank you so much, Larry. It's such a pleasure to be with you all today, and I look forward to our discussion.
Great. All right. Well, thank you again for being here. So, Jacqui, I understand that Affinity Credit Union has been working on better understanding its member needs. Can you please tell us about that work?
Absolutely, Larry. So as we all know, the credit union movement, it's about people helping people. And at Affinity, we take it super seriously how our members are feeling, especially with the challenging times that they're now embroiled in. We've looked at things from a wellness perspective for a long time. How are people doing with their budgets and their credit? And now we've pivoted into looking at it from a well-being perspective, really wanting to understand how the emotional connection with their money is making them feel. And really partnering with all the right players in the marketplace to find that out. Research firms, other credit unions, and most of all, our members, listening directly to them.
Mm-hmm. Great. So, Jacqui, thank you. So, an interesting distinction you're making there. So based on Affinity's research, can you help us, with a little more detail, understand the difference between financial wellness and well-being?
Absolutely, Larry. It's a great question, and one that actually our research partner, Gallup, we asked them when we first met. And wellness, if you think about it, is your personal balance sheet, how you're doing, your assets and your liabilities.
Okay.
It's really what you have saved or not saved, what you've borrowed, or what you could still borrow. When you think about your well-being, it's more of that emotional connection you have. How are you reacting to the amount of money that you have? And we look at it on a scale of 3, whether you're thriving, that you're feeling amazing, it's the best time in your life, you can go off and retire, whether you're surviving, going on, day to day, gas is really expensive today, got to make sure to pay a little more attention to that. Or if you're struggling, you've really hit a hard patch. And you know what we found out, Larry, which is interesting? It doesn't actually have to do with how much money you have in your account. It's your mindset. It's how much money you think you have or can afford to spend on things. And that's really the difference with well-being. It's your emotional connection to those things, not just your balance sheet connection to those things.
Great. That's a great distinction, the emotional aspect of it. And I'm sure it kind of changes from time to time. Today, I feel like I might be, surviving, and tomorrow I'm thriving. And then, 2 days from now, I'm in a different place, et cetera. Imagine it's a lot of ebbs and flows in that. So, Jacqui, how have these insights on well-being affected Affinity Credit Union's design and delivery of its services to members?
It's a really interesting trend that we're watching. We partner with Gallup. And when Gallup looks at research across the different dynamics of everything from how is the economy performing to how is global affairs to the president, Gallup is very well versed in emotional behavior to things. And when we look at this from Affinity's perspective, we look at it in 2 places. How are the members responding? How many are in those categories I mentioned? How can we help them through this period of time? And really, that's where the education comes in, Larry, the one-to-one dialogues, the making sure that we sit down with our members. And also, we've taken a really dramatic look at what are we charging members to do business with us and why? And as you know, as a financial cooperative, we want to make sure we're giving members the value because they own the membership. Right. Everyone has $1 of membership ownership, right? So we've looked at things like reducing our fees, making sure that we have better products and services that give them better rewards on their card purchases or even debit card purchases. Really trying to help them balance out that feeling of, wow, it's getting tight this month. How do I stretch it? One, we're here to listen to you and talk to you at any time, whether it be in chat or on the phone or in person, but we're really here to listen and then apply what they need in terms of that financial counseling that we'd like to get to with our members. So it's troubling times, as we know, in some cases, the media can have us all sort of in a tizzy. We're here to help push the calm button, a little bit of a reset, and really listen.
Great. Thank you. It makes a lot of sense what you're talking about. And so, your understanding of well-being has provided powerful insights as you've described. So thank you for sharing with us how Affinity Credit Union is applying those insights to improving member experiences. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for asking.
Great. So in closing, thank you for joining Credit Union Digest. If you have additional questions for Jacqui, please see the link in her bio.